Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review. I'm here today to talk to you about how the Amazon Prime Twitter account had to shut off its comment sections because of this one picture and the backlash of canceling the Wilds. So yeah, this is kind of an interesting thing. Um, Before I get into that, first let me say yeah, this whole cancellation thing has really struck a nerve with a lot of his fans online and everything, especially on Twitter. I've been seeing for the last, well, however long it's been since they canceled it, people talking about renew the wilds and this and that. However, people seem to only want the show renewed because of the Shelby, and I think her name is, it's been a good while, Tony relationship, I think. And stuff like that. And it was to the point where Mia, the actress who plays Shelby, apparently this went down on Instagram, and I didn't even know because I follow her, but I haven't really been on Instagram in a while. Or at least she hasn't posted anything while I'm online, so I didn't know. Also, another reason why I didn't know she posted this because seriously, like, who are all these people on my Instagram that's coming in my feeds? Like, I'm not even following them. I'm getting tons of like suggestions and reels and crap like that. And I'm just like, who are these people? And I just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I can't even find anybody I'm following because there's tons of like strangers like on my feeds and stuff. It's getting ridiculous. I don't like this new Instagram thing. If I'm not following somebody, don't suggest nobody to me. And because I want to only see the celebrities I follow. But anyway, back to Mia. Apparently, she was so upset by the cancellation that like she called up her manager, crying on the phone and everything. And for some bizarre reason, she's blaming herself. Apparently, I haven't watched the video yet. Um, and stuff because it's a little too depressing and I don't want to like hear it. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Like, I don't want to get sad and everything because I'm still mad about the second season being ruined and everything to the point where I was just like over the entire show. I didn't even care if it came back for like a third season. I would have watched the first episode to see if they like improved it. But I was like seriously just like if you ever watch my season 2 reviews of the show, I was furious and everything with what they did. But anyway, um yeah, apparently she was upset, called her manager, cried, and talking about like she like blamed herself and talking about she wished she could have done more and would have spoke up more or something like that. Maybe I should watch the video. I don't want to be sad and depressed. But yeah, and just like other people are saying, like, don't blame yourself because for stars, they really can't do too much on the show unless they're like a seasoned vet for many, 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 many years and have some swaying power. And so like because she really enjoyed that character. She really wanted it to grow. She saw it as a huge representation for people who are like that. And I totally get what she's saying and stuff like that, but she shouldn't blame herself. And there's really nothing she could have done because even if she would have voiced her opinions, they probably might not have even listened. Because to tell you the truth, there's only really the only people to blame for this. The only one real person is the showrunner. Cause she is the one who screwed up the second season and everything. And apparently she wasn't listening to the fans because when the show was on like kind of like a hiatus filming because of the pandemic, she apparently didn't listen to the fans because she went with whatever plan she wanted because the showrunner already said during season 1 she laid out the first 5 seasons of the show in her head. She was thinking too far ahead and everything, and she should have just focused on what was to come and everything. And my gripes with the show. I still think adding the boys this early on in the second season was a big mistake. And one reason why I just didn't want the boys on the show because one, I wanted the story to follow more of the girls because there are gaps in between when they was on the island we still don't know about. Also, this whole big reveal of Martha and Nora, it wasn't that big of a reveal. Like, I thought something terrible had happened. And they just like, nah, nothing happened. Because, you know, they don't want to have nothing they don't want to get rid of those actresses, and I get that. But you gotta take stakes sometimes, you know. You gotta, like The Walking Dead, sometimes you have to kill off those characters to make your show more impactful and everything. I still say the boys should probably have never been introduced until like the 3rd season or something, you know, or make 2 separate shows for the 2nd season, like how one about the girls and one about the boys, and then blend those 2 groups together in season 3 or something like that, you know. That's how it should have been done. Or do the girls in the first 2 seasons, the boys in the 3rd, and then combined in the 4th season. Also, lightning doesn't strike twice. You know, the lady who, like, you know, did all the plotting, the evil lady and everything. I mean, how's she gonna get away with that? You know what I'm saying? She kidnapped a group of kids, made them starve, made them like they fought each other. They nearly died. One person did die. One got sexually assaulted. I mean, how's she gonna get away with that? You know, it's like lightning don't strike twice. And also lightning didn't strike twice with the fans, because a lot of fans were kind of like, oh, it's kind of like the same twist from last season, but a little different. Like, do something more original, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not that smart. I think Gretchen, I think her name is, she's not that smart. And I'm tired of making her think that she's some type of super genius. Also, another gripe I had with the guys is that, I've said it before, that showrunner, I've said it before, I think she has a negative agenda towards men. Because, like, she talks to Gretchen with this whole wanting to see guys fail and stuff like that. And it's like, that's gonna alienate people. That tipped me off. Like, every guy was either weak or like evil or a sexual assaulter or something like that. Or just like some toxic male. And, you know, that's not what the show's supposedly supposed to do, to bring groups together, because everybody is so divided in this country. So they went against what they were supposed to do. And when it comes to the showrunner, we have no idea how she feels about this, because she shut her Twitter down and everything. I'm not sure when she did it, but she ain't on Twitter right now. I think she's still on Instagram, but I don't think she's posted anything yet and stuff. And, you know, I'm not sure about that. Now, I did find an old tweet for hers, because apparently if you Google something, it will come up. Even if, like, you know, somebody deleted it, it will just say from a deleted account, because people replied on it. Apparently, in the first season, in the first episode, Leah and Fatten was supposed to have this romantic thing together, and it got filmed, but they decided to cut it out. And that pissed off a lot of the fan base, I read. But on to this picture that is causing a little controversy. So apparently it's International Best Friend Day. I didn't know that. I don't have friends no more. I got rid of all mine. And so, like, apparently they posted a bunch of pictures from their Amazon shows of their best friends. And down there in the right corner, you happen to see 2 of the guys from season 2 who are like best friends and stuff, right? And so I was looking, I'm just kind of like, oh, this ain't gonna end well. Like, I wonder what people are gonna say. And as soon as I clicked on the comment section, I noticed something. I am unable to comment on it. And I'm just like, why? The comments are now limited. Apparently, they posted this 11 hours ago. And the only comments you see are people talking about renew the wilds. How dare you cancel the wilds? How dare you promote the wilds after you canceled it and give us our show back? I am not kidding. It is comment after comment after comment after comment. There's only one in there about the boys, and then there's some guy who said like the Wilds is a terrible show and it needs to be canceled. But everything else is talking about renew the Wilds, give us our show. How dare you do this to us? And yeah, man, the fandom is strong with this and stuff. And it's like, you know, it's interesting because like when I first started this channel, like I was debating if I was going to do another YouTube channel because I got a couple of other ones in the past that I need to really get back to and stuff. And the Wilds was kind of like, what got me into wanting to do this channel, because I've been wanting to do a TV review channel for the longest time. And then when I saw somebody, basically some toxic male on YouTube, talking about how this show sucks and everything like that, I'm like, no, it don't. So I created this channel and stuff. And, because I wanted to talk about like the Wilds and everything. And, yeah, this fan base is strong, but it's weird because you never really see not too many people talk about it. And I remember during season 1, because I was looking for comments, because I wanted to watch videos to see what people thought of this show, because it was even before I watched it, because I didn't know if I was going to watch it or not. And, I couldn't find that many videos. Then when season 2 came around, people started making more videos a little bit more. I saw this one video talking about don't blame the guys, it's not their fault and everything, because it's just the showrunner and the writer's fault. And so, like, when it comes to Twitter, every once in a while, like in season 2, I started seeing this trend, but not the Wilds. I kept seeing like Leah trend, and all I kept seeing was comments about how Leah's so cool and this and that and blah 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 blah, and she trends a lot. And now lately it's Mia and Shelby and Tony and stuff. They're trending and that stuff because of the cancellation and everything. And it's kind of like, I don't really look for the trends on the Wilds. I can't find that, and I don't type them. I know there's fans out there, you know what I'm saying? But I never see it trend on Twitter and stuff. And that's just so odd. And that could have been another reason for its cancellation, because TV has changed for the stranger and everything. Now it's kind of like a cartoon show. When you have a cartoon show, it will get canceled no matter how popular it is if the toys don't sell. And now with everything on streaming, is all about social media. They want to see the comments. They want to see things trend. They want to see the YouTube videos. They want to see people making fan art. And, it's like, that helps them know that, hey, you like this show, because they don't reveal the viewing numbers for this show. And, I'm not the only person who's sour about the second season. A lot of people are. It's to the point where it has like a 6.0 rating as opposed to like the first season and everything. Because the first season got renewed very fast. And however, everything is a business. One great way, if you really want this to get like renewed and everything, you gotta let them know, but you gotta let them know in a nice way. Like, you have to constantly do the hashtags. You have to constantly tweet out to Amazon Prime and stuff like that. And you gotta be nice. You can't be screaming at them. You can't be cussing at them. You can't be calling them names and everything. And you need to explain in a detailed way why this show means so much to you, why it speaks to you individually, why it upset you when the males came into the show, and like what personal experiences you can relate to when it comes to this show. Because sometimes, a little kindness can go a long way, and it can really touch people to want to bring something back, and especially if they want to make money off it. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.